Welcome back, dudes. So today is something super fun. Miss Mindy's with me. That's the greatest thing ever. The other two are the two pups. We brought them along, but I've never stayed in a shelter like we're gonna stay in tonight. I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. Today we are at the Tempest Ranch, and as you've seen earlier in the video, there's some horsies here. The electric fence is not active, and we know that because the property owner told us, and Luna went underneath it and did not get shocked.
Of course she did.
So you're gonna see pictures of the land. We're gonna take a walk upstream because he owns a huge amount of property. There's so much things around here to see, but come on, let's go check out the teepee. A little bit of firewood, and he said not to get it super blazing. Obviously we're inside, but enough to keep us warm in here at night. We got a new air mattress. We'll lay down there. I'll sleep on this side, that way during the night if it does get cold, I'll be able to stoke the fire. But over here he said he laid down some bubble wrap insulation. You can kind of hear it. Obviously not popping, but he said that he laid that down to add some insulation. There's actually a brick foundation underneath. I don't know if you saw the brick foundation, but he said not to get the fire super high. Again, that's kind of obvious, just enough to get it warm in here. He said the way that this kind of acts like a chimney. I don't know, he didn't tell me exactly how it worked, but it'll eventually all go up through there, and the sticks on the outside that I will show you. But before we do that, let's go say hello to somebody. Wow.
He came right over.
Hi.
No. You do not.
Oh my goodness, we don't know their names. He didn't say the names. He did say the names of the donkeys over in that building, but I'll be damned if I can remember. But
beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Continue eating there, stud. So as you can tell, Luna and Poe, they're very happy. All the smells out here. But this stick, branch, whatever you want to call it, actually adjusts these flaps right here. And there, as you can see up top there, oops, let's zoom out. There we go, zoom in. That right there, it tucks in there, and you can actually fold those flaps over. You can open them up if you want to. As you can see, there's another one on each side, and he said the smoke would come out that hole. So we in turn are not gonna get smoked out. However, weather-wise today, we are in the low 50s. There is a breeze out here. So I think we're going to be bundling up quite a bit, especially during the night. I think it is supposed to get down into the 30s tonight. But let me take a walk around here, kind of show you guys a little bit of the area. And then I'm going to unload the truck. Obviously, truck's right there. So we're allowed to bring a lot more amenities. And there's a table right here that I'll probably set up a new stove that my mom got me. Just a little Ozark Trail double burner stove my mom got me for my birthday. So thank you, Mama. Let's take a walk around. Property owner said he's been doing a lot of cleaning. So I told him I had $15 for any wood that I did take. So he said we were welcome to, be mindful. $15 worth, which I would assume is as much as I can fit in my arms, would be one bundle. So $5 a bundle. But said he's been slowly cleaning out the area. He has a side-by-side that he kind of drives around, whatnot, and out through the property. And down to those pines you see right there. That's where his property line, I believe he said it ends. But let's get the truck unloaded, and probably won't start the fire until nightfall. But I'm excited for this, dudes. I've never slept in a teepee before, let alone one where we could actually sleep like with a fire going to keep us warm. I did bring my 20-degree sleeping bag and my 0-degree sleeping bag. And by the way, this teepee, this stands, I believe, from those tips to the ground, they are 18 foot. And I believe the circumference, the diameter in there is 12 foot, 10 or 12 foot, if I remember on the website. By the way, we did stop at the store and get a bunch of like coffee creamer and snacks and whatnot. So, and because my truck is able to drive right up, we did bring a few amenities like my jackery to charge electronics and stuff like that. So, but we're gonna throw this all in the teepee for now. Having a good time. New smells. All right, so I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the air mattress in here and kind of blow it up just to get the bed set up that way. You know, I have a feeling the dogs are probably gonna lay on it, but they're dogs. What are you gonna do? All right, dudes, so I had to buy another mattress. This is made by Ozark Trails from Walmart. This does the job. You do not need the most expensive sleeping pad or air mattress on the market to be comfortable. This is 20 bucks. My other one I had for over a year before it eventually got a pinhole in it, and we just found that out recently. But I'm using my Flex Tail Gear rechargeable pump. Sucks it in, blows it out. Get off there. Come on. You see how long it takes. So the only downside to these things is actually when it gets full enough, it starts to make a different noise than the regular. So you have to actually take a couple, unless you have a pump, like a manual pump, take a few breaths to blow in it to firm it up. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. All right, she's all blown up. Let's check her out. Oh, that's going to be a lot better than sleeping on the ground.
Is it good?
It's very good. It's not the Hilton, but it'll do. All right, I've got my Teton Sports 0-degree sleeping bag. This is a mummy bag. This is a pretty awesome sleeping bag. Miss Mindy is using my Teton Sports 20-degree sleeping bag. So we both should stay nice and warm just because of this fire is going to be at a dull roar tonight. So I'm really not worried about getting cold, like at all, like zero. Both of these are Teton Sports. Good pricing, and they work. A lot of people don't necessarily care for cheaper stuff, but I made a post on my Facebook page. By the way, you can follow me, that link down below, on Facebook, that you don't really need expensive gear, number one, to have a good time. You just need to dig a little digging, I wanted to say, and you can actually find some good quality stuff for a more affordable price. You don't have to go out and buy a Thermarest sleeping pad or the top brand sleeping bag. I don't even know the top brand sleeping bag. It's all in preference. It's all in what you can afford. So, especially if you're a beginner, don't go crazy with stuff. Find stuff that's affordable, but it's not going to leave you out in the cold per se. You want to get something that is going to keep you warm at night if you're camping in the colder months. Even hiking gear, hiking in the colder months. You want to be warm. You need to be able to survive. So just think of that. What are you doing?
Oh.
This is my towel, or yeah, my towel. This is my pillow from Wise Owl Outfitters. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it does do the job. Again, I don't want to say off-brand. You can see the puppy hair on there, but I don't want to say off-brand, but it is a affordable option. I see a lot of folks out there using inflatable pillows, and I'm thinking about buying one of them and trying one of them out too. So one thing I did notice with the wind blowing, it actually lifts up. You can see the brick foundation. It actually lifts up and lets air blow in here. So I'm just going to take my pack and kind of set it on the edge. I did bring Thermosil to keep the skeeters away because we are so close to a creek. But we're going to do some cleaning up, and we're going to grab we have cup of noodles, and we also have potato chips for lunch because we have not eaten breakfast. Miss Mindy had an English muffin. I had a bagel. So we're more or less hungry. And then later for dinner tonight, we got jalapeno cheddar sausages for myself. And you got what? Regular cheddar sausages for you?
Bacon cheddar.
Bacon cheddar. Ooh, that sounds good. I might have to have one of them.
No.
Propane for the stove. Cooking, drinking utensils. Plates. Oven mitt for hot stuff, which I doubt I'll use. Then I got like a boiling pot and a tea kettle, but I think we'll just use the tea kettle to boil the water to pour into the cup of noodles and eat it that way. So like I said, I got this Ozark Trail stove from my mom and dad for my birthday. This is my first time obviously using it, hence pulling it out of the box. And it looks like I'm going to have to put her together, so probably use that cardboard to help get the fire going. But this appears like it would be the legs. Oh, here we go. Yeah, buddy. Oops. Instruction manual per usual. I gotta figure out where this igniter twists onto. Right there we are. And we got our wind blockers here. How about that? Let's get a little bit more level.
Sorry.
All right, while Miss Mindy tends to the water, I'm gonna walk over and check out the outhouse, mainly because I gotta pee. But if you watch my previous camping videos, if there's a toilet available, I always check out the toilet. Hey, and what's that thing? Is that the sun? Holy crap. It's a pretty nice, well-kept little outhouse. Hey, how about it? That's pretty cool. Well, just like back in the old days, it's just a hole dug in the ground for you to poop in. Yeah, but it's really nice. It's new construction. That's why that looks so good. So, yeah. And he had, you seen the funnel to go pee in. All right, how are we doing here? Well, sounds like we were boiling, but we're not. But for lunch today, we got obviously the famous non-health related cup of noodles. It's a pretty BA little stove. I like it. All right, so we're officially boiling, so we're gonna turn that heat off. Now we let them set for, what is it, 3 minutes? There we go. The wind is kind of nasty around here today, guys. The weather forecast did not call for as much wind as we're getting, but we're collectively an hour and 15 minutes away from home. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna make it work.
Lay down, be good.
All right, dudes, we're gonna eat inside the teepee, obviously, because that wind is, it's pretty relentless out there. So, again, we got beef cup of noodles, we got muncho chips, and I wanted some, provided I can get them out of the bag, hardest fight of my life, some Funyuns. Originally I wanted those garlic and onion wise potato chips, but the Walmarts didn't have any.
You weren't the only one looking for
So
them.
yeah, there was 2 other guys looking for them too. So, but we're gonna sit here. This is just our lunch. We do have, like I said, cheddar bratwurst for later. But we're just in here to get out of the wind. And again, we haven't eaten a breakfast, so we're just gonna eat this, and we'll come back when something exciting happens. We couldn't say grace first. Oh yeah, one more thing. Cheers, Miss Mindy. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on this cold, windy Saturday. All right, guys. So lunch was good. Lunch was good. Now we're gonna take full advantage of walking around the property here. Obviously, we got the pups leashed up, and yeah, we're just gonna see what we see. Sorry about the shakiness of the camera, guys, but I'm walking and it zoomed in. We got some more horses up here, and we got some donkeys over there. He's talking to us. So the owner said he's got more property down this way by that group of pines there. So we're just going to take a walk down, see what's here. Like I said before, see what we see. All right, Miss Mindy wants to see the donkeys first, so Luna seems pretty anxious too. She's pulling me now. So we are about to walk into the pines. You can walk through here. You can pretty much camp anywhere you want to. There's another outhouse. There's a campsite there. But again, you can walk out through here and you can pretty much camp anywhere you want to. Obviously, there's rules, and make yourself a fire pit. It's pretty cool. It's just probably 100-foot long area of pines. Yes, we did make it out of the forest. Hey, look, there's a fox down there.
Where?
See him right in the roadway?
Oh, shit. Holy shit, there.
You can see him running. Did he stop? Or did he run the opposite? Oh no, he's running way over there. Wow, he's a fast bugger. Across the road. What do you think of this temperature? It is crazy. Like the wind blowing out here just makes it so cold. We're not gonna be oh my God, farting a fire. Let's redo that. We're not gonna be starting a fire tonight because it is so windy and breezy out here. What?
Are you serious?
Let's try it again. All right, so we're not gonna have a fire tonight, outside anyway, because the wind's blowing too hard, and the property owner did ask us, you know, if the wind was blowing, you know, to keep the fire low, or, you know, or not have one. But I think we're gonna start a fire inside the teepee. We're gonna stay in there. We're gonna stay warm. But yeah, we'll walk up here and kind of turn. And these are the horses y'all seen before, but further back up on their end, you can see our teepee down there to the right. Helping each other out. Give each other an itch.
A scratch.
A scratch, itch, it's the same thing.
No, you scratch.
No, give each other a scratch, yeah, because an itch is the problem. A scratch is the solution.
Yes.
Okay, I got it now. Miss Mindy pointed out another area down here she wanted to go see. It's a connection with the other side of this little pond here. But this little creek down here is pretty cool. So the property owner, his property lines with a state park. I don't know if you can see that yellow sign over there, but I believe that's a sign for a certain state park, but it's also the Finger Lakes Trail. All right, dudes. That was a nice walk. This would be so much nicer here if it was warmer. The weather is not what it was supposed to be. Earlier this week, if I go on a trip, I always look at the weather. It's just common sense. Even when I go out on my hikes, I look at the weather. I personally don't care if the weather's bad. It's just I need to know how to prepare for said weather. But it was supposed to be warmer, but we're here. We're making the best of it. You'll see the tent move once in a while because the wind gets a little strong. But we're going to have a cup of coffee to warm our insides up. Why can't I speak today?
I'm not sure.
I had one beer with lunch. What's going on?
I'm still working on mine. seems like it's oh my god, that got tipped over.
Uh-oh, she tipped over her alcoholic beverage.
No, it wasn't.
Hot cup. Oh, what was it?
My Red Bull.
Oh, no. And it's on the floor? Anyway, Red Bull on the floor, coffee in hand. Here's to getting warm. That's not a bad cup of instant coffee. What do you think?
Tastes good.
All right. That'll warm the insides up.
And that creamer is good.
We're going to get this fire going here probably in about another hour. And like I said, we're not going to have a fire up there because the wind is just, it's relentless. And it'll be nicer in here. It'll be warmer in here. What?
I see where you put the spoons.
So I lost the spoons. I can't remember. Where did I put them?
Look in front of your face. More in front of your face. Not right directly.
Oh, right on the stove. So the stove is gray. The top spoon is gray. And I laid it off to the side. It blended right in. Welcome to the extremely funny Travis Walker experience. Slow but sure, we're gonna get some heat in here. So y'all remember me saying about the lip in that material right there? Look at this smoke. It's just going straight up. Yeah, it's kind of filling up in here, but I mean, it's not like super crazy. It's going right out that opening right there. So the fire's going good. And it's already starting to warm it up in here. Like, there is no chill in the air whatsoever. I could probably walk around with, like, just a t-shirt on. I wouldn't say completely shirtless. And be completely comfortable. But, yeah, it did get pretty smoky in here up until it quit smoldering and eventually became a flame and whatnot. Because obviously without the wind to blow it around, it just goes straight up and out the hole. So...
The stuff is quite ashy now, the bedding, but, you know, that's okay.
As long as it didn't burn any holes.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
It'll spoil your dinner.
No.
Okay.
I was tired. They're a little cold.
Some of my favorite candies are like the nerd rope, the nerd jelly things. And super good. I'm kind of a pig. So I was just sitting here thinking that there's a lot of things off camera y'all don't see. There will be some bloopers at the end of this video. We've already got 3 clips so far. 2 of them have been, well, I guess you could say all of them have been my anger. It's not really anger. And one of them was the dog's mistake, and I'm sure you'll know which one. But yeah, there's a lot of shots in between that you don't see, to where we just are sitting around the fire, we're feeling the heat, we're talking with each other, we're snacking. Sometimes we don't talk at all. We just sit here and we feel the heat and listen to nature. And like, the last thing I'm thinking of is work and bills and all this other crap. Like, I'm literally living in the moment, and that's why you're out here. You live in the moment. You hear the sound of nature. But we're gonna get dinner going here pretty soon. It's pushing, what is it, 7 o'clock? 7:15. So yeah, probably about 7:30 we'll get dinner going. And I mean, we're already settled in for the night, but I guess we'll settle in for the night. Or we'll hunker down, just like Steve Wallace says. How about that? That sounds better, doesn't it? We can hunker down, and you know what? We'll probably have a step 2. All right, so our grill has been warming up for probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes now. Now we're gonna bust out some food. Okay. Remember, mine are this side of the line. Oh, these are gonna be so damn good.
I know.
Look at that. Yeah, buddy. That's one of yours. Ooh, that's hot. How about a step 2?
Yes.
Or did you want to?
Oh, I see what you're doing. No, it's...
That's all right.
Okay, then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers, my love. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for hanging with us. All right. Let's see how this fabulous jalapeno cheddar sausage tastes here. Mmm. That was hot. Good though. So earlier we heard some turkeys, and property owner did say that there would probably be some walking down through here. So So I kind of cheated a little bit. My flash came on. I put like one of them fire starter logs on there, but should be going here real soon. We both actually bundled up because there's no wind. That's actually why we're outside. Not that we were cold in the teepee. It got a little smoky. Again, I'm a newbie at this, so I didn't know how to limit the smoke. So before we, died of smoke inhalation, I said, well, let's go outside. I haven't heard any wind in a while. So other than that, the pups, they enjoy being outside. So we're going to hang out here. We're going to burn up probably just this pile of wood. By the time it's done burning down, probably be time to go back inside and hit the hay. It's going pretty good, especially after I threw that cardboard box on there. But man, does that heat feel good. This wood is all nice and dry and old and seasoned and whatever, so it caught pretty quick. Man, does this feel good. Feels really good. Morning, gang. It was a little bit of a chilly night last night. Fire died down. You could really feel how cold it was. But we're gonna get some coffee on. I'm gonna warm up. Miss Mindy's still sleeping. Probably, kind of, sort of. Puppies have been out to go to the bathroom. But, yeah. Not the greatest sleep. Told you guys before, I get terrible anxiety when I come out camping. I don't know why. I really don't. Nothing's going to happen, but my brain says, what if, what if, what if? I'm still alive every time. There ain't nothing better than the first sip of coffee camping. Oh, that is so good. So good. Folgers instant coffee. Anybody who rants on instant coffee, get out of here. You mix it right, it tastes great. Oh, that warms my soul. Well, we've started the cleanup process, the load up process. You can hear the trucks running. To be honest with you, this weather has sucked. It's not what it was supposed to be. I know the dogs are cold. Little Poe over there is shivering. That coffee warmed me up though. But just because it is cold and the weather's been kind of miserable, we're ready to go home. So we're going to continue breaking stuff down. I'm going to make sure this fire in the teepee is out and the one is out there, which I'm sure it is. It might still be smoldering. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to continue packing up and get on out of here. Going to grab some water from the stream over here so we can put our fire out. The one in the teepee is out. The one out in the fire ring we still got to put out. It's still smoldering a little bit, but beautiful little stream. Man, if it was warmer, it'd been great for the pups to play in. Got some deer poopy or bunny poopy, but I'm guessing it's deer poop. Yeah, that was pretty much out. Pouring that water on there. Barely any steam / smoke coming off. Well, happy Sunday, everybody. Today is March 21st. And first camp of 2024. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Me, Miss Mindy, Poe, and Luna. And as always, I want to give another shout out that if you want to help out the Luna Health Fund to get her cancer cut away, you can donate to me Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I will put them in the description box. We'd sincerely appreciate it. And if you're curious, you can ask me exactly the whole story. But until next time, y'all, please stay safe, stay healthy, and y'all be good to each other. Why is
Oh my Lord.
Why is that turning on? God damn it. Hey, Poe, you bitch.